What's up, guys? You're back with Fishing Mid-Bama, and today I have some video footage of me practicing on the Alabama River for a tournament I have coming up on the 28th of February. It's a few weeks ahead of time, but I wanted to get a feel for what the river has been doing lately. I haven't been on it in a while, and I've been messing around with my new Lowrance HTS5. I marked a lot of fish today, never got them to bite, but I'm feeling pretty good about my spots. You know, I wanted to do this raw footage type of series because there's a lot of work that goes into catching one fish. I mean, the pros, they just don't go out to a random body of water that they've never fished before and just start whacking them. It takes a lot of preparation and a lot of finding fish and then figuring out what the fish are gonna bite on. And so I figured you guys might just enjoy it as an educational type deal to see what goes into a practice and just observe me fishing. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting going back and watching myself fish. I can learn a lot from myself fishing, and hopefully you guys learn something too. Thanks. The jig I'm using right here is a Davis Jigs half-ounce flipping jig in a PB&J color, and I have a black and blue Strike King Rage Chunk trailer on it. That Rage Chunk is a great trailer. It's probably my favorite trailer, and I have the most confidence in it. Alright, so immediately one thing I've noticed right here is that, you know, I've done a few casts where I've worked the bait pretty slow, and now I'm becoming a little impatient. I'm about to put the lure up, but I've noticed I've been moving my bait a little bit too much. The amount that I'm moving my rod tip, like the side, like from up to down, that motion seems to be a good amount of motion, but I'm doing too much of it. I think I need to pause my bait more, and maybe if I slowed it down more, I might have gotten bit. And another thing I'm doing is I'm reeling casts in early. I'm not fishing the lure all the way back to the boat. That's one thing that I need to work on. Alright, so now I've switched over to a shaky head, quarter ounce Buckeye lure spot remover. A lot of you will be familiar with that lure, notorious lure for, I mean, the Alabama River has a lot of spotted bass, so that's sort of what I was targeting here. But I've just got a short 4.5-inch stick worm on it. I like that in the wintertime because it doesn't have a whole lot of action, and it's small, so a lot of fish can eat it. Alright, so right here, I'm pretty sure I'm about to get a bite. It's either on this cast or the next cast. So I'm paying attention to how I was moving that lure. And now I'm fishing the 5 feet. I've stopped fishing the drop off.
That's a fish. Oh, he came off. I had a fish on.
You go back out, recast. That's what Joe's telling me.
Just missed the fish.
I'm sorry. What were you using?
No, shaky.
Is the camera on? Dear camera, please note that I was the one that suggested putting these on. Recast the same area?
What?
You recast the same area?
For the past minute or so, I really like the way I'm working my bait right now. I'm using small movements and not a whole lot of them, giving a little bit of break in between each rod tip movement. Alright guys, well that about wraps this episode up. Like I said, I'll be out next week. I think I'll film more. I like this idea of the raw footage concept since a lot of fishing is not about catching. So stay tuned for more videos. Look out for a new raw footage video. Tell me what you think. Leave your comments. Like it if you did. Please don't dislike it if you don't. Thanks. And tight lines.
This one?